Yeah, fellas, it looks like I'm live, so welcome to the show today. Hope you guys had a good weekend. Hope you got out of your homes. I hope you actually went out into the real world and did something like a man, moved like a man, went out like a man. Up, looks like my image just popped up, so let me start over again. No, it's catching up. I'm watching myself on the live channel here. If you got any questions, put them in the chat box while I go over some of the previous comments and questions that were posted and sent to me. Been an interesting week. I've only have about another week and a half before I go on vacation, though. That's what I'm living for. I've been posting some past shows. Now, you got to remember, these are from 2006 and 2007, if not even earlier, somewhere around there. I'm in volume 2 of my past shows. So do not make stupid comments. I've changed since then. I'm older. Let's put it like that. Back then, what was I, 45? About 45, 46. No, I was maybe 45. Oh, yeah. Can't see anymore. Let's see. Okay, Ween Fawn was asking about the song I used. I don't recall what I used in that video, but let me click on it. I can probably tell you real quick. More Bounce to the Ounce. It's called More Bounce to the Ounce. That's actually what they're saying. We're trying to say with the synthesizer stuff. Eric Hills, what do you mean by feel? Because I've had experiences when a girl is about to enter a room. My mind would tell me they're going to talk to me. I'm not talking about the parapsychology of it. Then later, they would approach me out of nowhere. This is before they see me. I want you to go by, how does that girl feel? If you pay attention, you can feel when a girl likes you. She looks at you. You can feel it, eyeball to eyeball contact. That's what I think you're asking me. Oh, it's on past shows. Yeah, I talked about eyeball to eyeball contact. So you're jumping ahead, okay? Eyeball to eyeball contact. Also on the bus, a girl was choosing and started touching herself, squeezing her breast while I watched. Make sure they're not fucking with you. They may see you as some kind of weak simp because you're not in your full power. So you're obviously giving off a weak vibe because you're not in your full power yet. And some girls may try to tease you just to fuck with you. Women, they learn their power over men by doing stuff like that. And they think it's funny. They think it's cute. But if she's choosing, you should have stepped over. So you owe me 50 push-ups. Whenever you see a female choosing, I will step over as your affirmation. Whenever I see a female choosing, I will step over. Okay? You say that on your way up in the push-ups. 50 push-ups. Eric. No bull, man. Easy O, I tried checking out Fast Seduction. It redirected me to a PUA training site. Yeah. As I wrote to him, Fast Seduction was around back in 2007. And I guess it's closed down, been closed down for some time. When I was in the Facebook group, I was sharing my posts from there because I went and got their archives. I found my archives online. So all the posts I made on that site, because I was considered one of the the top posters and stuff like that, somebody worth listening to. So they archived me, and I was sharing those with the group. But again, if you read the title, fellas, don't like getting irritated over this shit. It makes me not want to upload some jewels for you. But if it says past show, know this from a long time ago. It's from a long time ago. You guys probably riding your bicycles around. If you're 19, almost 10 years ago, yeah, you were just got off your Hot Wheels into your regular bikes. Michael, no, I'm not being negative, Supreme. There are some guys that find it hard to get eye contact. That's why I'm in business. I know that, Michael. There are guys, that's why I'm in business. To help those guys who find it hard to get eye contact. Most definitely. Now you're talking about the pretty boys. Feel free to read Michael's comments and comment. The reason why 10s aren't checking a guy out, I don't know, maybe the guy isn't a 10. He's just ain't hot enough for to go out with. Ace Ortiz, yes. After you know how to belly dancing looks nice as an art, but for me, it does nothing. I actually like women that can dance other styles. You probably like the bachata. That's pretty sexual. Yeah, all the Latin dances. It's okay. Really, it's actually okay not to like belly dancing. Okay, I don't get turned on by it. I enjoy the symmetry of the movement, but dance doesn't really turn me on because I studied dance for a while and it just kind of ruins it for you. Hey, it's a black guy. Putting your feet on anyone, male or female, is considered disrespectful and calls for an ass whooping. Master Yoda. Rather than waste your time and money, okay, I didn't see this one that got through. Trying to pick up women in bars and clubs who are most likely going to reject you anyways. Yeah, that's a negative, dude. We'll block someone named Master Yoda to make sure he doesn't have anything actually good to say. And pay a hooker? No. That's MGTOW shit. No. He actually believes in paying for a hooker. You have no voice here ever again. With some idiotic shit like that. Dummy. Also, this other fool was trolling my channel. I didn't know he left so many comments. You could tell by their screen name what they think about themselves. Dog shit. I hate gays. Let's see. He says, fuck you. That right there, that should have actually ended up in my spam folder. But it got, I guess I don't have fuck you as one of the code words to, put that in the spam. But he says, sorry, I disagree. I respectfully disagree with you. Nothing personal, brother. He also goes to say, women don't want a dominant guy. If that was true, then why am I alone? Did you ever think that maybe you're just not dominant? You just maybe think you are? Being a jerk or a dick has nothing to do with dominance. Okay? Nothing. I don't know where you got your idea that you're a dominant guy, but obviously if you were, they would actually respond to you. Wait a minute. Blink, blink. Blink, blink. Yeah, they would. Why am I not alone? Yeah. If you stay on my channel, you'll see a video of women kissing my feet, of a woman kissing my feet, rather words. You'll see videos of women, photos of women holding signs. Property of Player Supreme. I got that by being a dominant man. Brofist. It all. Did I ban him? I don't want him banned just yet. Yeah. I think I must have saw something that I didn't like. But I want to continue my conversation with dog shit. I hate gays. When they come on with a screen name like that, that just says it all. His life is fucking hell. His life is dog shit. And so aptly names himself. And he hates gays. Comes out with nothing but negativity. And you wonder why his life is so negative. A real dominant man has a good life. He's got bitches that'll bow to him. I'm referring to the BDSM fucks. Yeah. He has women that'll do anything. They'll lick up cum out of a bowl for him. He comes in a bowl, they lick it up. What do you have? Nothing. Why? Look at your inner self beliefs. What are you telling yourself on a daily basis that you got online and named yourself dog shit? I hate gays. I don't like homosexuality either. But I don't hate gays. I don't like the shitty things they do. I don't like female lesbos. Well, I don't like dykes. Put it like that. I really don't like dykes. But I don't go around saying I hate gays and that's how I identify myself to the world. Are you homosexual? Is that your problem? Why you're alone? And you're putting that up there trying to be like, bro, I'm a dude. I'm normal like you guys. But you secretly sneak away to that she-male porn that's a new, apparently according to some members, that's the new popular porn. Do you do that dog shit? Don't bother answering because I know you're not going to tell me the truth. Brofist, it all looks good. Money and you're confident. If you don't have it, then you will get cheated on or you won't get pussy. Yeah, why don't you build confidence? Brofist. Brofist's problem is that he got cheated on by his girl and he can't get over it. I got cheated on. What'd I do? I became a player. I was a nice guy. I got cheated on one time. It hurt a little bit. It was shocking. I only slept with her once. Didn't even know her that well to even be deeply hurt by it. But wow. Okay, well, two can play that game. I guess I'm end up like my father. And I unleashed myself. And I had fun. I dated that girl. Susie is the one that did it to me. And I dated Susan. Openly. And I also dated Kathy P. Who was actually, she was involved in the political area. Ex-Speaker of the House. One of his females. For California. Yeah. So, Kathy P was my Sunday night after I came from the boys' house. I would stop in there and she'd have some prime rib made for me. Oh, God. She was half Spanish, half Italian. Her mom was from Spain. Her dad was from Italy. And she was gorgeous. She was older than I was. I was in my late 20s. She was in her late 30s, going into 40s. And she had a butt. She had almost just nipples practically. And real thin. But she had that fucking butt from hell, brothers, to you black dudes, from fucking hell. You've seen girls like that, almost just like a little bee stings here. Little thin bodies, and then pow. And then that European Latin face. I like Mexican faces the best. Or the Latins over here. I love their faces. When they're mixed with the Native American and the European. You brothers know what I'm talking about. Adwins Daily. Yo, I love your past shows, player. I learned a lot from them. I have a main girl, and I've said, or actually I have said, I think it means, and I've said, I had sex with another girl this weekend. I was looking for another girl for my team, but I wasn't really feeling her. That's okay. Keep looking. And she's a hoe. She got a sugar daddy. I'm thinking about just messing with her to see what I can get out of her, but I don't like her energy. Yeah, if you don't like her energy, then I would suggest that you don't spend time with her. Send her off and find one whose energy that you actually enjoy. Because if you don't like your energy, then here's what happened to me. I used to get the flu, like a flu symptom, after I slept with a girl who didn't, something about her energy didn't feel right. Okay, so I would be sick for like a day, and then my energy would readjust itself. That's how sensitive I am to energy. Chronics, William. Great video. Again, keep up the good work. Just Fort. I would Fort. Thought I would say I have started a new job and see so much racist towards different people in a non-blatant way. I'm 1/4 African, 3/4 white. I've always wanted to see what you guys look like. My mom is half African. You need to put your photo. I want to see what you guys look like at 1/4 African. In my country, because we're already mixed, 20%, our 1/4 will look actually more Caucasian because there's already Caucasian and African DNA over here. And 35% of us, like me, our male lineage go back to Europe. And I'm not a racist for not wanting that. I'm black. I can't claim some. Yeah, I'm European. I'm European. I can't claim that. That'd be like a jackass fool. But I'm curious. Do you have straight hair? Do you look more Caucasian? My son's son just had a baby. Not my son's son, but my little brother's son just had a baby. And he's marrying a Caucasian female, the child's mother. And the baby looks almost, totally white. There's almost like nothing there. There's a guy named Blount. He's a singer. And he's a light-skinned, I can tell he's African-American. He's light-skinned with blue eyes. I don't know if he's a quarter, though. If he's actually a quarter. I think he's half. And his father's probably light-skinned, like that guy that married the Kardashian. Just light-skinned and then a white mother. But his baby got blonde hair, but it's curly. And has an African nose, though. But anyway, sorry to go off on a tangent. I'm really curious to see what a 1/4 black looks like. It makes me sick to my stomach how hard it is being a different race to a white man. I hate racism. Yeah, but you're 3/4 white, man. You probably look like a white dude. You can probably certainly pass. Just say, oh, I got a little bit of Spanish in me or something, keep up all the good work. I've been a follower of your work for many years. So thank you very much, Chronics. Michael, can you do another video of you ranting in triple version? I have no idea. That was I can't do that. Sorry, man. I can't do that. That's just deliberately messing up my video. Renzo X, players. I don't get it. Well, let's see. He probably won't be back, so people like that, I don't know what their issue is. He's watched one of my shows. He's into Pokemon and stuff. Yep, Pokemon. Oh, God. Yep, Pokemon. Oh, well. He just won't get it. That's okay. Not everybody's meant to wake up to the truth of dating. Some people are better off left asleep. Use a shrimp. In short, keep it real and be you to the fullest. Never do anything so that others like you. What? Never do anything so that others like you? Look at the screen name. Use a shrimp. Fuck, I gotta get off this internet. Do you see what this kind of shit does? I gotta deal with? The negativity? Do what you want to do. Be willing to walk away and never lose that ability. Stand up for yourself. I'm not gonna read the rest. He does say women do the choosing. I want to do things so that others do like me in real life when I go out there into the world. I don't want to do things so that others don't like me. Hope I never gave you guys that impression that that's something I would want. Let me check the live dash. Let's see. We got some questions over here. Yo, player, what was your max bench in your prime? That was actually, back in my late 30s, early 40s. And I got 310 for 2 reps. An assist on the third. Michael Nolan. See, I still got the big pecs. Michael Nolan was out Sunday, manage up to chick from club, went okay, done whole great tension thing, got her home went to bed, got a bit nervous, waited for a few minutes, then had sex. I don't know why you're nervous, man. He all said she was cute. I'm getting there slowly. Yeah, you gotta get over that nervousness, man. Palor the King. Yay. Ye, player supreme. I want to see you play that Pokemon Go. Oh, that's really good. You demand, Supreme, he also says. Simply Deep. What's good, player supreme? I just got another chick on my team today at a bar. Some people out there doing it, and some are just watching others do it and post about it. You guys need to become one of those that do it. Okay? I'm just waiting for Jovine to come home because we're going to... we eat cheap. We're going to Denny's and have a Cobb salad. I'm having the prime rib on my Cobb salad. Because once a week, I'm allowed to have beef. I missed my beef. I would love to have some beef every day, but fuck it. I got to bring my cholesterol down. Okay, there's something here from Tracy Jackson. Brofist. Comments I didn't see. Brofist says hi. Says, can you see me? Yes, I can. Tracy Jackson, hey, Supreme. I went out on a date. I think the girl took it as a romantic date. She seemed really keen. At the end of the date, she kissed me on the cheek. And Brofist said, aw. I say, aw, too. That's cute. But Tracy, on the lips is a little bit better. You should have made the move as a man. But you were afraid, weren't you? I'm an old man. I like to talk about my stories. On my first date with my ex-wife, I think I talked last time I grabbed the chin. I was scared to kiss her also. But I did it anyway. So I know what you're going through. It's why I wrote my book on how to escalate. Because I went through that same shit of escalating to sex. He goes, I know you would say it means she just wants to be friends. No, I wouldn't say that. I wouldn't say that at all. And because she initiated the kiss. And she gave me that feel of that she liked me. But I feel like she sees me as one of he's the one. And I was in a relationship with a girl that was like that. and things got too intense. Well, you started by doing the datey thing instead of the fuck thing. And I'm wondering about your age now. Well, if you want to date, that means you've got to be out of high school. So I'm going to assume that you are, Tracy. That name, Tracy Jackson. If I wasn't my son Tracy's father, that would be his name, because that's his mom's last name. Seeing those two names together throws me off a little bit. You start off on the dating path. You start off as a dater. And that's what it's going to be now, because that's the way you start, where you finish. Okay? Let's see. I've been lifting over 5 years. I can't get over 125-pound bench. What am I doing wrong? You may not have the bone structure. If you weigh like 118 pounds, then of course a 300-pound bench is going to be next to impossible. You got to bring your body weight up. You got to have the right bone structure as well, and the right muscle density. You have to train your muscles to learn how to contract. I don't know what you're doing. I don't know what your program is like, so I cannot tell you what you're doing wrong. That would be asinine to do something like that. Okay? But try to, if you want to gain strength, train for strength. If you want to gain size, train for size. The two are actually different. There are good videos on YouTube. There are good books you can buy to learn the difference. Okay? Any other questions while I'm waiting for Jovine to come home? Just type them in below this video and I'll get it. It takes a few minutes to come through, but there's some of you guys watching. I'm sure you guys have some questions. Ask me about my past. Ask me about this issue you're having in the game, or whatever else that you want to do. Have you ever tried a vegan diet? Yes, I have. I used to be a health nut. I got fat, Ployer, the king, because my little brother died. Okay? And I retreated inside. I started eating pancakes, which I ate before, but I was always working out. I taught aerobics. And I quit teaching aerobics after he died. So, and I also quit dancing, going out dancing. I went dancing every Friday and Saturday, and I taught aerobics actually Saturday morning and during the week. So that kept me trim. I never had to worry about it. I started eating fucking pancakes. Next thing I know, I went to 240. And I just didn't fucking care, man. I didn't fucking care. I only just started losing weight in the last couple of weeks. I've lost 17 pounds now. But I have to, according from the doctor. So now that I've been given the ultimatum, you're going to see the weight fall off me. I have no choice now. Do that or die. My brother's a heroin addict, and I hate dealing with him. I'm sorry to hear that. My little brother smoked cigarettes, and he died of cancer at the age of 42. He left behind 2 sons. Play, what's the craziest thing you made a bitch do in your player days? If it's okay to ask. Yeah, that's okay. Let's see. I did a lot of shit. I was fucking wild. Okay. I dated these 2 girls, Susie and Susan, and Kathy P. I talked about. We had a pool table as a kid, but I never really played. That was my father and my older brother's bonding time, so I stayed out of it. But I played Susan, tall Susan, bodybuilder Susan. She had an office. They're into what do you do that when you go after politicians and lobbyists office, and they had a pool table in there. So she lost, so I made her walk down. J Street is our main street in Sacramento. I made her walk only in her heels down the elevator. Nobody was there at that night, but out on J Street, nude, to her car. Another thing I did with her was I'm at Denny's, and I made her give me head at Denny's. And this couple, I think they went and told the people there, and the cops came by to see if they could catch us. And when we laughed, she was sucking my dick, and then we sit up. And anyway, we laughed and giggled our way home. This was stuff we did for fun. Okay, that's probably Other things I did on the evil side was I'd make like Susan cry because I knew how to push her buttons. That make her give me head while she's sniveling, and other girls as well. Michael, no, I'm not working anymore, Supreme, and back at home for time being. So you might see on your next hangout whenever that is. Okay, cool. Call this a hangout now. The next one should be when son of a bitch. There it popped. Grease comes through town. Get a chance to meet Brother Grease. We're gonna sit here and do a show. So I got the mic. All we gotta do is talk, and the microphone will pick it up. Questions, fellas? Anything else you want to ask me? Well, you can't see my mug talking. That's true. That's actually true. That's very true. You're right. So hangout, it should be, I'd like to see your mug. And you're actually typing clearly. You must be on your computer or something. Instead of a fucking phone, man. Or you're actually awake. Khalid. Hey, what's up, Khalid? Hi, Supreme. Love your show. Thanks, Khalid. Thoughts on used steroids. Stay away from them. Dick shrinkage. Nut shrinkage. Actually, one of my clients, I trained this brother and sister. He was actually got on them. I knew it. I fucking knew he was on the shit. But he can't get his dick up. He couldn't get his dick up after he stopped. I guess he wasn't under a doctor, or maybe he wasn't. I don't know. But he tried. They tried to jump start your dick to working after that, or your balls into producing its own testosterone, and it wouldn't jump start. Also, back acne and other health issues. To me, it's just not natural. It's just cheating. I don't like cheaters. I don't like cheating. What are your favorite fitness? I don't watch those channels. I'm a trainer. It's like a Ford mechanic doesn't want to work on his own car. I don't watch any of those guys. Last time in a woman's house, I just did everything to her and she followed. Blowjob 69, fucking good. Very good. Yeah, Supreme, steroids make you into a superhuman. Do you want to take the shortcut route, or do you want it to be real? When you come off them, look at the guys that come off them. Now, I've been a trainer for 30 years, okay? I've trained bodybuilders to first place without them. So either you take what I have to say is stay away from them, or you'll succumb to the temptation. Right now, one of my sons was tempted, and I had to deal with that. Luckily, he's a fucking paranoid hypochondriac. So I told him all the dangers and what would happen to him, and it kind of scared him away. I'm not going to do with him, but it's super... I know it is. I lost my competition against that guy that's... I think he's screening his name is Nova on that one TV show, The Gladiators. Irish guy. The pretty boy. He was in the... He after my competition, he was in all the fucking magazines. I came in too skinny, and I thought about it too, and I said, nah, I got to stay natural. Michael says, I always used to ask for sex. Is this nice guy behavior? Asking for sex is simp behavior. It's like super nice guy. How do you ask for sex? What do you say? Sure, dear. Can I have some sex? Is that what you do it? How you do it? Michael? Will you hum on my balls? What do you do? I've never asked for sex. Except, when you get into a relationship, you tell your girl, hey, we're gonna fuck tonight. Like you guys seen my maybe you didn't, maybe it's for my forum, but when I'm telling Jillian, I just send her these text messages like, I'm taking that ass tonight. Let her think about that all day at work. What did you say, Michael Nolan? Chicks would want to have sex with a man naturally, and she would let you know. Well, if she's making out with you in your home, it's got to lead to sex. Just stand up. Here's what you do. You invite her to your place on the pretense of Netflix and chill. You start making out with her. When you're ready to go have some sex, stand up, grab her hand, and just walk like a man to the bedroom. She'll follow you. Okay? More than likely, she's going to follow you. Okay? And don't be afraid to want to fuck. Supreme, why condoms stink whilst penetrating? I don't know why they stink. I don't like condoms either, but it's a necessary evil, Khalid. Your name is the name of one of my favorite public speakers, Khalid Muhammad, from the. He used to be with the American Muslims. Very radical, but boy, could he speak. His knowledge of history, Dr. Khalid Muhammad. Let's see. Now I just go for it, Supreme. I used to ask a lot for sex. That's like begging. I have never, fellas, I've never had to ask girls for sex. Wow, I can't see. Shit. Sucks getting old. Supreme, what about chicks who want to wait till marriage? Should you ditch them? You got it right. Ditch those women as soon as possible. I don't deal with that shit. I wouldn't put my dick to that kind of torture. Nah, if they're saying I'm waiting till marriage, that means they got some issues going on there. And a woman that's going to trade marriage to get the pussy, that's in the form of hoe nation right there. You're basically selling the pussy, and then the cost as marriage. That kind of bitch, and I'm going to call her a fucking bitch because I think she's a bitch. That kind of bitch, she's like super religious and her family is crazy religious. Okay, well, she's super religious. But beware of women like that because during the relationship, she will ration out the pussy to you. And if you do something wrong, she'll say, well, you're not getting any pussy. She'll put you on pussy timeout. I mean, how dare a woman do that to a man? What religion is it? Pylori the King? Pylori the King? What? She's Catholic. Come on, I thought it was a real religion, man. Catholic girls? Come on now. Nah. You can break that lock on Catholic. Well, actually, some of them are zealots. But a lot of Catholic chicks, nah. That's a joke. Preach the word of Jesus to her. Become her personal Jesus. Jovina is from Europe, and she's the original Catholics. And, yeah. You didn't wait till marriage to have sex, right? No. Yeah. She started in high school. She had a boyfriend. Yeah, I know. Well, the guys don't know that. My message isn't appearing. Your message is appearing, Eric. Michael says, usually stick to trendies mostly. One of the fellows is dealing with a Catholic chick that's real religious. I've actually never seen one. And I go to the Portuguese Hall all the time. I'm surrounded by Catholics. Catholics, is how they pronounce it. And that's a house, there's a den of iniquity up in there. They done all did premarital sex. They done got married because somebody's pregnant. They done cheat on each other, had affairs. Well, the cool thing about being Catholic is that on Sunday, you can go confess the preacher and you're forgiven. There's no payment, pain and suffering. You're just forgiven. And you do your Hail Marys and say 5 Hail Marys and, do your arm thing. and you're good to go. It's a ritual thing. Not to put Catholics down, it's the first dominant Christian religion. Actually, there was the Christian religion in Ethiopia before that. The first church is in Ethiopia. Anyway, as you know, when a bitch is sexually interested in you, she gives you a blowjob out of the blue, LOL. No. Women don't do that. Just give you a blowjob out of the blue. That's why he said LOL, though. Let's see. Khaled. So who you voting for the president election? Well, certainly ain't Trump. I'm black. You shouldn't ask a black person who he's voting for, actually. Hillary I'm not excited about Hillary either, but she's the lesser of two evils. Trump, God. Oh, no, he's just fucking stupid. And the camp is stupid. You guys saw that one bed wench, the light-skinned black chick. She actually lightened her skin up, too. Even though she's biracial. But what's her name? Katrina something or other or something? Yeah, Katrina Pearson. Trying to blame Obama when Obama wasn't even in office. You guys see that?
That's how bright his people are.
And he's no better.
That's what I said. One of his people. She's a spokesperson for him.
I wouldn't even give her 2 weeks priority. He says I'll give her 2 weeks of playing, then she's cut. I wouldn't even waste my time. Why do you guys find chicks that don't want to lay down and waste your time on them? That's my question. Why waste your time? Well, there are plenty of chicks out there that will. I just turned 20. I'm mixed race, half white, but wait. Oh, sorry, half black, half white, but I class myself as black. I live in the UK. So you have the real name of Jackson. It wasn't no slave name that was handed down then. A lot of people named after Stonewall Jackson here in the United States, so they knew the truth of him. Good old Stonewall. He lost the war against some black folks down in Florida against John Horse and all the slaves that escaped there, because Florida's owned by Spain back then. And they hooked up with the Seminoles. And anyway, he lost the war, so he went and slaughtered every woman and child in the town. And we celebrate him as a hero. This fucking shoulder. Shit. Michael Nolan was made as well last Sunday. Was in a good vibe. Went to the club on a Sunday. Cool. Before I went to the bar. You guys do with bars over there, man. I know about you Irish guys. You guys are over here too. You guys love them bars, man. You guys love to drink. I used to train an Irish client, Irish descent, full Irish, as far back as she could remember. And that's what she was telling me. The chick I met in, she's gone. The chick I met in Vegas when I was training my client in Vegas. She was from Ireland. She was Irish. She was in bed with that guy they made a movie about. The killer dude. He used to come to her father's house for dinner. Whitey something or another. Whitey Berger or whatever his name was. Okay, she's still gone. I didn't tell her everything that went on. And I didn't tell her that woman ended up in my bed with her titties hanging out. And we kicked her out. Because my client didn't want her in the room. Could have had a real party going on, but let's see. Where was I? Michael's talking. My real name is Reed. Oh, okay. Okay, Rees. That's an interesting name. No player, not a blowjob at first sight, but when you take that bitch home to the crib, hell yeah. That's why I put vanilla oil down there. So it smelled, when you trigger a woman's sense of smell. That's one way to access her sexuality is true sense of smell. When she was a little kid, she was so proud of herself making cookies with mommy. Think back to your sisters if you have sisters, or picture that. That's what it reminds them of, and it makes them think of cookies. They spend more time down there. They say, oh, it smells good down here. They spend more time down there. They do a better job. They'll give you some bodacious head then. You jelly. Sup, Chris? How's your summer been and your health? Summer's been good. Health, I'm working on it. It's work in progress. Colin, I traveled to Prague 4 days ago. Michael Nolan, half through the night, this Chinese chick looked at me again, even though the convo was dead. Was stupid. I should have just took her to the floor like I did. Yeah. Pylor. Well, Supreme, I'm interesting in getting into the game till I'm out of college, so I don't have to juggle college work, personal goals. Yeah, but you need some pussy. You need to get dick sucked, man. Why is it that some guys do college and they fuck a lot of chicks and they graduate with high honors and all that? How come they can do that, but you can't? How come they get to do that, but you don't get to do that? How come they get to go out partying and some of them, they get bad grades, but I know you're trying to get good grades, but there are those that can do that. Or they'll get a girlfriend, and then after the college is over, they move away. Are you afraid of having to break up afterwards? Pyler says a lot of time is pretty much self-improvement. My time. There are guys that hide behind that self-improvement thing, Pyler. Oh, I'm trying to work on myself. And the real fact matters, they're actually scared. Jovina. Yeah, she's still outside. Michael. I have to start thinking fast, Supreme. As soon as I get eye contact, happens to take them to the floor of the clubs. Yeah, do it. God, I love that trick Supreme mentioned about the vanilla oil from his 7 Steps book. Simply deep. And the great thing about it is you don't have to demand it. She does it. Isn't that the truth? It's like chicks are trained to go down on a dude. I knew one chick, as soon as we got in bed, that's the first thing she did. I'm like, who the fuck trained you? She knew to go down there and get busy. I like it when they're trained. But he goes, Pylor goes, you're right. James T., my cousin just got out of jail after serving 6 years. He is a serious hoe chaser. Let him. He talks to every woman. And when I tell him I wait for eye contact, he thinks I'm weak. Just I not hang with him. I don't want to deal with people that are going to put me down. Okay? So you do you and go off and do you and do what you do and let him see the end result. Let him go out there and spin his wheel because he's thirsty. After being in jail for 6 years, you know your cousin's thirsty. It's my birthday today, and Supreme being live and talking to me is a great gift. Well, thank you, Colin, and happy birthday, there, brother. James T. I meant to say should I not hang with him? Yeah, no. He's gonna block your style. He's gonna block your flow. He's also gonna put you down. Spend as less time as possible hanging with him. He'll keep fighting women on his own. He don't need you. Tracy, Uncle Supreme. You said, I like that. You said I will always be a dater type guy. Reese. Do I know you, Reese? But should I try to change to be a player? I would like for you to, because you said that being a player is better for men. It's better to go out there and date a lot of chicks before you settle down. Okay? It's always best to do that. Date lots of chicks. Date them at the same time. Find out what you like. Find out what type of man you are. Because that woman is going to show you what kind of man you are. If you're a simp, you will simp. Where the fuck she go? God damn it. Oh, tags must have came in or something. Uh, Michael, it's wired. 2 girls I slept before asked me, was I a player? I just act stupid and say, what player? And they look odd at me. That's good. Well, you are fucking girls, man. You know, Michael Nolan ain't helpless. He is getting laid. I had a question on the past show eye contact video. God, my neck hurts. Ask your question, man. Michael Nolan, one question, Supreme. I know this nothing about the game. What do you think if Hillary gets president, will feminism rise? That's a very good question. I think that's probably why, here comes Julian. I think that's why a lot of guys are afraid. I think she's afraid to even support that side. If she starts showing, favoritism, that she knows that the males in this country aren't going to like it. Just like Obama's hands were tied being black, she's going to be the same way being a woman. Okay? What did Obama do for black people? Nothing. Nothing. Because if he did, don't you think every racist and even halfway racist, even ordinary white folks would have yelled about it? Okay? I knew that when he got into the office. He can't do anything for us, but at least, this did happen in history. James T., do you think it's safe to have a dating profile to find side women if you're in a relationship? Or should you just think of both are good? Just don't let your woman find it on your computer. Are you serious? Obama did nothing? He did nothing for black people. He did a lot for the country. He actually turned around Bush's nonsense and actually got everything back in balance. Took 2 terms to do it. He did nothing for blacks. Exactly, nothing for blacks. Because remember, every step of the way, white people were blocking him. It was all racial shit in Congress and shit. Because what I learned from older blacks is that a white man hates to be ruled by a black man. And if you're white in this country, think about it. If you had a boss that was black, if you're one of the older generation, you know what that would feel like. It doesn't feel good because the world is actually over here is dominated by white folks. Older white men run this country, and for him to be there is like they went into fear mode. That's why racism got worse after Obama. That's why the deaths started on a high level. Like 1 a day of unarmed males, black males out there a day. Tracy, I don't want to lose the black in my family. Oh, what do you mean by that, Tracy? You gonna marry a sister? Yeah, you said you're half. And Pylor, he's the one that's one of you guys is also the 1/4. I'll have to scroll up and see, but Eric, when a girl is entering a room, my mind tells me she will. Okay, stop that nonsense. Okay, stop the nonsense, Eric. Eye contact. You had a question about eye contact. Ask me a question about eye contact. I know she will approach me for some weird reason, and later she comes out of nowhere. Okay. I see. Okay, so that isn't a question on eye contact. That's another subject that I don't deal with on this channel. I touch on it, but I don't deal on it. You're tapping into the flow. Okay? What's up, Hodge? James T. What advice do you have on getting out of your head and thinking too much? I'm coming out with a new product real soon. It's done. It's just sitting there. And it's on how to change your mindset. One of the things you can do is start to self-observe. That's one of the things that you're also going to learn in my new product. It's only going to be $7 also, fellas. Dirt cheap, so everybody can afford it. But You got to change your mindset and start self-observing yourself. Okay, self-observation is how I did it. I started observing myself. When I caught myself thinking too much, staying in my head, I start paying attention to the outer world. Like if I'm in a conversation, I used to drift off. Now I know how to pay total attention, and it took some training. I had to retrain my mind to really listen and pay attention. And it takes willpower. For me, it took willpower. So I'll let you guys know when that I open it up. I haven't made a sales video. I got the sales page done, but maybe I'll just do the sales page. So you can read what it's about, see if it's right for you, and the bonuses and all that. Lots of women can't give me a long eye contact. I'm glad, Khalid. Do you want to know why I'm glad they don't give you long, staringly eye contact? Because that's a sign of weakness on your part to even want it. 2 seconds is all you need to step over. Okay? 2 seconds. Step over. If they're looking 2 seconds, that means they're interested. Step over, brother. Stop overanalyzing shit to nonstop at James. You jelly bro says, Michael, I used to worse before I came to the internet for help. Your help changed me over the years, and Dr. Robert Glover book Self-Observation is good, Supreme. Okay, so we have a book you can get, Self-Observation. This is what I told you to do. Hodge, self-observation. Yeah, you observe yourself. James T. I find myself always thinking about possibilities and thinking people are watching me. You think people are watching you? How long have you been thinking that? Do you know someone else thought somebody was watching them? In fact, they even did a song about it.
It's watching me. I'm just an average man with an average life. I work from 9 to 5. Hey, hell, I pay the price. All I want is to be left alone in my average home. But why do I always feel like I'm in the twilight zone? And I always feel like somebody's watching me. And
Yeah, but seriously. Sparrow Supreme? Oh, come on, man. Shit. Let's see. Oh my God, my fucking ears. I mean, when I walk into a room, I think all eyes. Yeah, that's what I used to think also. It's a form of vanity. You're probably shy also. You got to get over yourself. Nobody cares about you. It hurt when I learned nobody really cared about me. Nobody cared that I walked over and asked a girl to dance and shit like that, you know? It's a form of vanity stemming from shyness. Like I would be on the dance floor thinking everybody's watching me dance. Yeah. So I know where you're coming from. You got to learn to get over yourself, James. It's not that serious. You got to learn to relax and tell yourself, nobody's watching me. Let's see. Let me jump down to the bottom because I have to go to dinner in a minute. I always thought that was Michael Jackson. No, actually, it was Rockwell. Hodge, aren't you close? You're in your 40s, aren't you? Yeah, he's in the background, though. I used to be like that. Everybody's watching me. Everybody was like that because we were shy. We were introverted. We were in our heads, stuck in our heads. When you're stuck in your heads, you're outwards, you're thinking, and you're looking through your eyeballs. The whole eyes on you is bullshit. Is the same thing Jelly says. People worry about when you're working out. In my opinion, a person isn't that important, and just enjoy yourself. Yes, sir. From the Bay too. Oh, you're from? Oh, okay. You're out here then. What time is over there in California? It's 1:43 here. It's actually 5:43 p.m. At least the 43 part is correct. Trace, what do you think of Tyrone Magnus now, Uncle Supreme? I like Tyrone. We did a show together a long time ago when he was with Sarah. I wish, I can't say what's going on in the relationship, so I can't wish they'd stay together because that would be wrong for me to say that because we don't know what he was going through. But I sure like Sarah. TY is cool. Yeah. TY is cool. Oh, yeah. That means for Tyrone. I haven't watched this channel in a long time. I don't subscribe to a lot of channels unless they're within my interest field. He was doing a lot of review stuff and stuff like that last time I checked in. You're 8 hours ahead. Okay, so you're 1:43 in the morning. I'm getting some consultations when I get some money. Good, James. Come on in. Let me help you out. Tracy Jackson. Yeah, I asked him recently about you, and he said you were cool, and he had a good time in that video. Yeah. Well, thanks for asking. Tell him I said hi, okay? We will have to hook up again and do it again. That was fun. Does he have a girlfriend now? Or is he a player? Pylord the King. Supreme, I played a girl that was in my college class, and man, it was fucking awkward after I got bored and dropped her. Had to take the final exam right next to her. Yeah. Hey, Supreme, I lost 65 pounds so far with having hypothyroidism. But do you have eating plans and workouts I could check out or talk to you over Skype about my situation? I sure do. I have a diet program that I use for my clients out there. It consists of keeping your blood sugar up, so you eat 5 meals a day like I'm doing right now. I've lost 17 since I started this. And the weight, once you balance your blood sugar and everything, the weight starts falling off. So send me your email address and I'll send it to you. As far as your workout, I do. I would need to spend a few minutes looking at you to see your body type also. Simply Deep player, you are definitely a big help when it comes to my confidence in life and women. And because of you, I've gotten laid in an empty office with her chest leaning near a window watching the cars pass by. That's fucking cool. Tracy Jackson. Now he's been dating a few girls on and off, but he doesn't put them in his videos that much. Okay, cool. Michael, what's up? That Supreme, when I did get these women, I used to try anal and they refused. I'd complain about it. Don't complain about it. Some girls, they may not want to do all that. I don't do it first off, usually. There was a time, I did a couple of girls first time, but I don't do it first off usually. That's not my norm. I pull them in. I give them the hell of good sex. Get them addicted. You do anything you want. Let's see. You Jelly, you made a video about me about 3 years ago. I know who you are. Send me. I'll send you a workout that you can do. For you're on the heavy side. Let's see, Khalid, can I have it as well? Are you heavy, Khalid? Anal. Nah. Dodge dick don't like his shitty deals, man. James T. Do you think it's realistic for a master player to fuck 2 to 3 new women a week? That's a lot of playing. 1 to 2 was what I was doing. Sometimes 1. Sometimes I even had where I didn't take a female home. But I averaged about 1 a week. I'd say about 1 a week to be, when I think about it. Yeah, about 1 a week. Because some of them just didn't work. Supreme, is it bad to have a small body frame? I'm 5'11" with a 6-inch wrist. My wrists were real small too when I was younger. I used to be able to put my, I can still do it. I can do it again because I'm losing weight. Put my hand around it. No, it's not. Okay? Just build your muscles the best you can. No anal for me. The bitch already has a hole, or you can just make her give you head. Yeah? Some girls, I'm really hard to give head to. And some girls struggled. So, and the struggling just pissed me off. When it's time for their period, I would do the back end sometimes on chicks. Supreme, do you want me to email you or just contact you through? Through Facebook's fine. Or no, just email me. You should have my email because I believe you're on the forum, or we're on the forum. Michael, did you ever try watching porn with women in bed? No. Nope. I'd watch it alone. I didn't let women know that I watched porn. Night Shroud. Hey guys, what's up, Night Shroud? I'm actually getting ready to leave in, let's see, shit. We're also going to the movies tonight, Jovina, and it starts at 7. So actually I have to close the show down now. I'm sorry, Night Shroud. I'll try to do this again. But we got to get our meal in us and get to the movie theater. I want to see that new Jason Bourne movie. So anyway, fellas, that's all the time I have. I actually overstayed. So see you guys next time.